Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara and today we're going to be looking at the Aquarius Midheaven. So this video is for you if you do have this placement. If you're a cross watcher, welcome as well. So to understand the Midheaven, we have to look at the IC, which is going to be the fourth house. I do have two videos available. One is all about the fourth house IC and the second one is all about how to activate your midheaven. So I will put that somewhere in this video, maybe in the comments below, so you guys can check those videos out if you're interested in learning more. So the fourth house for you guys is going to be in the sign of Leo. The fourth house IC tells us all about the type of home you guys had when you were growing up, maybe what type of parents you guys had, and how you guys are when you're in private, okay, when you guys are in your own home. So for those of you who have the fourth house IC in the sign of Leo, it could have gone a lot of different ways. There tends to be an element of pride within the home and ego, okay? So maybe you had a parent, specifically maybe the father, because usually Leo does tend to deal with the masculine energy. If it's not the father, maybe it was the mother, but there's some sort of form of ego within the home, okay? There's some sort of pride. You know, they really wanted to keep the pride of the family, right? Maybe something like where it's like everybody in the family was a doctor, right? Or a businessman or a whatever, lawyer, right? They all had a certain status and there's a certain level of pride that you kind of felt like you had to live up to, okay? There could have even been some narcissism within the home as well. Again, depends on which parent it was. Most of the time it deals with whoever's more in the masculine energy because a lot of the time these fire signs deal with the father, okay? So subconsciously fire signs are always trying to get the attention of the father. So for those of you who have this IC when you guys were growing up, it could have gone two ways. So it's like either you guys constantly felt like you had to live up to the status, right? Or maybe from young, you guys were propped up, okay, on this huge level as a young child, right? It could have manifested a lot of different ways, but it's kind of like whatever way it manifested for you guys learned from a young age to get the love from your parents, that admiration that the fourth house Leo really, really seeks is that you guys have to listen to what they're saying or live up to be a certain type of way or live up to be in whatever kind of mold that they put you in from young. So maybe, I don't know, you guys became like a professional piano player when you guys were young, a lot of attention on you guys, these types of things, right? So it's like you guys are used to having that attention and doing things what other people, I guess, authority figures, because usually the parents are our first authority figures in life. So maybe you guys learned when you guys were growing up that you guys have to please them in one way, shape, or form to get that attention and admiration that you guys crave. Now, when you guys go out into the public, okay, and now we're in the 10th house, okay, because the 10th house deals with your career. It can sometimes deal with your destiny because a lot of the time the career and destiny are intermingled in the current times that we're living in. Also, it can deal with your public image. So now when you guys are dealing with the public, okay, you guys are kind of going in the opposite of that. So it's like you guys are now going against the grain. There's almost like this inner rebellion within you, right? Because it's like there's so much energy that took place when you guys were growing up to please one or both of the parents, right? To get their attention. Now you guys are rebelling against this. It's kind of like the Leo IC people, for whatever reason, it's kind of like the parents decide for you, for whatever reason, when you guys are young, what your roles are going to be and these types of things. And you guys have to do that, or you guys learn to constantly do that to get their, again, love and admiration. But you guys probably don't want to do this. You guys probably want to do something completely different. So that's going to be where the 10th house midheaven comes in. Okay, you guys are going to want to go completely against the grain. It is Aquarius, right? Aquarius knows no bounds. Whatever people tell them to do, they want to do the opposite. So that's the thing. That's how you guys want to be perceived by the public. You guys want to be perceived as different, as your own person, right? Again, not pleasing what other people are wanting you to do. You guys are constantly going to be rebelling. Okay, that's the whole energy here. It's like whatever the norms are, you're going to do something different. Also, the 11th house can deal with the internet. All of the air signs in one way, shape, or form are always connecting people together, okay? They're always bringing people together. For you guys could use the internet, okay, to spread this message. Because the Aquarius energy is all about connecting, okay, the greater collective as a whole through some sort of ideas. So you guys might be interested in doing things like this, having your own channel where you're expressing your own opinions, your own very like unique opinions, and people are interested because they're like, wow, that's different. I've never heard stuff like that before. That person really makes me think. It's all about the mind. But no matter what you guys are doing, you guys are always propelling the collective forward. That's what you guys want to do, okay? It's almost like you guys have this desire, again, to do something grand, to do something huge. Maybe it's going to be inventing a new invention, whatever it is, right? Aquarius deals with all these things. And ultimately at the core, you guys are a humanitarian, right? So it's kind of like you guys want to help, right? You want to help the collective, but it's going to be with the mind. It's going to be with your unique ideas. It's going to be challenging, okay, the status quo, the norm, asking questions, right? Sometimes it can even be like being just devil's advocate, right? Where it's kind of like you guys are just opening up conversations, saying like, why does it have to be like that? You know, why can't it be like this? And it's kind of like, even though you guys are a fixed sign and when you guys do develop these like beliefs for yourselves, you're going to stick to your beliefs. It's kind of like you guys are open to conversations, right? where you're having a debate with another person and it's like, okay, you're going to challenge that person's beliefs, okay, just to challenge them, right? To be like, well, why do you believe it like that, right? Why does it have to be like that? So that's the thing. You guys are always going to be interesting. You guys are always going to be different. You're going to have a lot of friends. You're always going to kind of like, you know, meet all these people on your journey. And it's like Aquarian people in general, like wherever you guys have it in your natal charts, you're always going to have a lot of different friends, but it's like you guys are always the loner. You guys never want to be part of the crowd. That's the thing here, especially in the midheaven. It's like, because you guys are very futuristic and you guys are very much ahead of your time, you guys are always going to start trends, do things that propel the collective forward. But as soon as everyone starts to do it, you guys are on to the next thing, okay? That's the whole thing here. You guys never want to be part of the crowd. You guys want to get the whole idea going. Because the thing is also with the Aquarius energy, it's like you guys are the final air sign. So there's almost like this energy of wisdom, okay, connected to you guys. So you guys are always going to have these ideas, right? And again, ahead of your time, propel the collective forward, start these trends. You know, I find the fashion industry to also be very Aquarian-like because it's futuristic, right? It's things that are, again, challenging the status quo, doing things that are different, right? You know, if you guys are interested in like dressing up, it's kind of like, well, why don't we pair these two things together and make it seem different, make it seem out of this world, challenging whatever the norms are, okay? So that's the thing with the Aquarius midheaven. That's how you guys want to be perceived. You guys want to be perceived by the public in this way as different, unique, trendsetters, ahead of your time. You know, you guys want to be known for your thoughts, right? You guys want to be known for your ideas, for your conversations with people. Again, you guys really are here to spark thought in people and basically plant seeds, because it's like, because of the fact that you guys are ahead of your time, you guys are able to plant seeds for where the collective is going already. So that's the thing. You guys have to find some sort of job, depending on the rest of your natal chart, that resonates with this type of environment, okay? And again, a lot of the time it might be on the internet, okay? Because the 11th house does tend to deal with the internet. It deals with technology. So you guys can connect all these groups of people through, again, maybe your social media platforms where you guys are literally just talking. And what's amazing about this midheaven is like you guys are detached, right? So you're not, you know, consuming people's energy. First of all, you're not absorbing people's energy, right? Like the water signs, and you guys aren't consuming people's energy where it's like you guys don't really care. That's the thing with the Aquarius midheaven. It's like you guys don't care what people think, and you guys are still gonna say what you guys want to say, right? Because again, it's like there's this energy of detachment where it's like you're not really picking up on people's reactions and you don't really care to cater to people. You're kind of like, these are my opinions, I'm here to share them. It's like kind of like that fixed sign energy life. And ultimately at the end of the day, because you guys have the 4th house in the sign of Leo, the ultimate end goal of all of this is to get admiration, is to get love from the people that you are working with, right? You guys want to be, again, propped up, okay? The thing is with the Aquarius energy, wherever you have it in your natal chart, we're always bouncing off of the opposition. So the thing is, Leo's creative in the sense where it's like, you know, they want to be actors, they want to be seen on a stage. Aquarius wants to be known for their ideas and they want to be recognized. So at the end of the day, you guys still want that recognition. You guys want to be, again, working with the public in one way, shape, or form, especially because you guys have it in the 10th house, right? That's where your midheaven is. You guys want to be working with the public and basically have that recognition from the public, okay? You guys want to be known for these things. You guys want to be propped up, okay? That's the thing, whether you guys are aware of it or not, because how you guys are at home, so when you go back home and into your home life, you guys want to be the kings or the queens of your homes. That's the thing. You guys want to run your homes, okay? You guys want to be worshipped in your homes. You guys, again, want that admiration. So it's like, you know, it's really interesting to see because it's like when you're working out in the public, you guys might come off as very like, again, humanitarian. You guys care about the greater causes, but at the end of the day, when you guys go home, it's kind of like, no, I need to be worshipped still, right? I need to be worshipped. And again, like I mentioned, this could have been, maybe you guys were worshipped from very young for whatever reason in your home. Maybe you guys had a special talent and then your parents kind of put that talent out there, but you guys are used to getting this attention. And because you guys are used to it, there's almost like this underlying confidence because that's what Leo deals with, right? Leo is kind of like, they're very much like, if they fall in the shadow, they can become like narcissistic and like too ego driven. But when they're in the light version of themselves, they're very much with the confidence, right? It's the sun. That's what it is. It's the sun. So you guys carry this energy within you. You carry that royalty energy within you. And it's kind of like when you guys are challenging things, you're expecting basically like that, you know, applause, right? From the crowd where it's like, oh my gosh, like, I love that you know, went against the crowd. I love that you did your own thing. You know, I love that you went against the norm. I love that you rebelled. These types of things, okay? So that's really what's going on here with the IC 4th house in the sign of Leo and then the midheaven Aquarius for you guys. If you guys want to know how to activate it, you guys are going to have to look at the 9th house. I did a video on that already, as I mentioned in the beginning. So you guys can definitely check out that video as well. Because this midheaven, I want to say, has a lot of potential, especially for the direction that we're headed in as a collective. There's a lot of potential to basically be, you know, celebrated, which is what you guys are looking for being outside of the box, for being different, okay? So my dear friends, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. You guys can let me know in the comments below as well. And I hope you all have a beautiful rest of the day.